Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Solavei compensation plan, making life better for many. We want to welcome you today. I know you're very excited to see the new compensation plan with Solavei, why so many people are excited. And last night, I have to say, we did the first live presentation of this compensation plan to a room full of very excited people in Dallas. And 100% result was this is the best compensation plan we've ever seen. I want to welcome you all today to be able to take a look at the compensation, whether you're listening to this live or watching this via recording. We are excited that you are tapping in to see everything that Solavei is advancing into in phase 2 of its development. My name is Stacy Wallace. I'm honored to be a social executive with Solavei and be here with James Linhart. We're in the studio together. James, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone.
Thank you. Good to brag on you just a little bit. James is one of our top enrolling members in the entire company, just an incredible leader. He and I have been dissecting this compensation plan now for weeks in order to be able to get it to a place where we can really explain it in such a way that it's understandable so that you can truly grasp everything that Solavei is offering. Now, I want to just let you know that last night, one of the great things that we're finding over the last couple of presentations that we've done is there is a lot of information we're about to share with you. So don't be afraid if you feel like you're getting a fire hose of information. You're going to be able to rewatch this. We are going to be doing live presentations like this over and over and over again, training it, because we really are transitioning from where we've been, which has been a simple sharing referral model, $5 per, to a complete compensation plan that will rival any compensation plan in the direct sales industry or in the history of direct sales. And you're going to see that tonight. In fact, last night when we were sharing this, some of the direct sales leaders who've got some of the largest organizations in direct sales right now looked at this. They asked questions. Are you telling me there's no breakage? Are you telling me? And when we said the answers to those questions that no, there's no breakage, they said, you've got to be kidding me. This is unbelievable. So we look forward to sharing that with you right now, and hopefully you're as excited as we are. To get started, for those of you who are just watching, you've heard Ryan say it on the presentation. When you're looking at a business, you want to have something everybody needs, everybody wants, but no one can live without. When we go through this compensation plan, it's important for you to remember we're talking about the social commerce network that's going to allow people to access and save money on things they already use every day, they already need, they already want, and things they just can't live without. So James, let's jump into how people are going to be rewarded with the Solavei business as business builders. We're going to go through this little stair-step process because we're going to talk everything from how they can refer a few people and get free mobile service, how they can start earning those upfront fast start bonuses, build a reoccurring team, and then, of course, for those of you who are listening right now, you're probably here for this last one, how to become a leader and gain financial freedom. We're going to show you the difference between going from free mobile or just getting an income to truly building wealth and gaining financial freedom. James, talk to us about the 2 ways that you can join Solavei.
Yeah, so the first way somebody can join Solavei is to become a member. And this is really switching to Solavei mobile service and saving. So no contracts, no hidden fees, no upcharges, membership fees, no credit checks, fastest nationwide network with T-Mobile, unlimited international texting, and a free referral system to be able to get and earn free mobile service. Free mobile service is really easy. And how you do that is you just by helping 6 people switch to Solavei, you get free mobile service. So let's kind of take a little bit of a deeper dive into what that actually means. On this next slide, you'll see just helping 6 people switch, and you'll earn free mobile service. So how that works is for referring 6 people, you'll get unlimited voice, text, and data on international texting with 500 megabytes of high-speed data. So still unlimited data, but you get 500 megabytes of high speed for referring 6 people. Refer 9 people total, so a total of 9 people, not 6 plus 9, a total of 9 people, and you'll get the same thing, unlimited voice, text, and data, free international texting with 2 gigabytes of high speed data. And so that's how you can get free mobile with Solavei. We also have a very simple referral system built in place that allows people to send out emails, manage their contacts, share on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and be able to let people know about Solavei, and then be able to enroll them so they can get free mobile service as well. So real simple referral system. We've been refining this over the last 2 years. And so we're going to go into something a little bit more for people that want to build a business with Solavei. But this is just for the person that wants to come in, get mobile service, and get it for free by referring others.
Yeah, so there's a second way that you can now join Solavei. Obviously, there are a lot of people out there that are just wanting to get free mobile service. But for those of you that are probably watching this webinar, you want more than that. You want to build a business with Solavei. Well, the second way that you can join Solavei is to become a brand partner. It's a $298 fee to start your own social commerce network. Now, what are you going to get with that $298 for those of you who want to build a business? And I love the analogy. I have some dear friends of mine that started a Starbucks. I've got some other folks that are very big and they have multiple franchises of Subway. I've got folks who have also got mobile service stores. They have to not only pay a very large licensing fee, but some of them have paid $25,000 up to $250,000 just to use that brand. Obviously, what Solavei is doing is providing an opportunity, which you're going to see, to earn substantial income with very little overhead. And obviously, 298 business startup is completely reasonable. And we're going to even show you how you can get that waived and absolutely free. Here's what you get in the 298 when you join as a brand partner. You're going to be able to earn income when you share. You're going to be able to build residual income, qualify for our Mercedes Club, gain financial freedom, develop personally. We're going to have some incredible personal growth and development tools. It's one of the things I'm most excited about is building people who build businesses. And then, of course, capitalize on those trends that Ryan has talked about, the strongest trends today, things that everybody needs, everybody wants, and no one can live without. So let's take a look at that. What do you get for 298, James? It's a one-time fee, but what do you get for that?
Yeah, you get a free 30-day trial of our new advanced back office. So when you think of what your back office is, it's really going to be what we talked about, that simple referral model, to the 100th degree. So everything you would need to really manage your business, from contacts, team management, knowing everything that's going on inside of your business, marketing material, all those things are going to be included in the back office. You're going to get a 30-day trial to see if it's something that you want to be able to utilize, because it's optional. It's $24.98 a month, and that'll start in about December. You also get 15 SIM cards. We'll talk about why 15 SIM cards in a minute. But that's really just to kickstart your business. Replicated websites, personal development tools, like Stacy mentioned. We're working on some really cool partnerships right now that'll be incredible to do that. Marketing resources, training on every topic you can think, whether it's social media training, or whether it's talking to somebody in person, internet marketing training. All those different trainings are going to be included in this one-time fee.
That's a new term that I'm starting.
Medial?
Social medial.
Nice.
I do that. When we have blonde hair,
Yeah.
You just create your own words and
Perfect.
You flow with it. Actually, 298 one-time fee. As you stay along in this webcast, you're going to see how you can get that waived and the benefits of being involved in Solavei right now. We're going to show you how to do that. Now, the $24.98 a month, as James says, that's the part that starts in December. This back office is actually going to be available before then, so stay tuned. Solavei is actually going to give those of you who are right now, you're going to see how you're going to have an opportunity to take advantage of it absolutely free while we continue to test the beta of not what is a new back office, but or a duplicated back office.
Brand new.
And evolving,
Yeah.
because
Yep.
what we're doing is we're creating a platform. This isn't a reseller. We're not doing something that's been done before. In fact, when Ryan mentioned it on the webcast, the brand new patent that was just granted to Solavei, you guys are going to be blown away when you hear about that we are creating space that no one else will be able to live in, which means we've got to innovate a platform. We can't just go and, be a Me Too company. We got to innovate a platform so that we can scale like a Google, like a Facebook, and really create a platform that no one can duplicate. So we're going to move forward and we're going to talk about the 10 ways to earn with Solavei. We're just going to run through these real quick, and then we're going to break them down in detail, each one. So number one, you're going to be able to get free mobile service. We're going to talk to you about fast action bonuses, team action bonuses, production bonuses, rank bonuses, and matching bonuses. Now, what you'll see here, for those of you who are industry professionals, one of the things we did when we looked at the compensation plan over these last number of months, many months actually, is how can we create, again, an innovative compensation plan that has already been tested and already been proven. Well, one of the best ways to do that is look at the compensation plans in the industry right now that have the best appeal. Number one, that are bringing in and drawing in the best business builders. Number two, that are retaining the best business builders. And then what we did is we went and interviewed their top leaders to say, now that you've built this big organization, some of them earning 10, 20, 100, $200,000 a month, what would you change about your compensation plan? Because that means that they had matured all the way through the compensation plan. And when we got those answers, that's when we went back to the professionals that have created our compensation plan and said, is there a way that we can do their compensation plan, which is supposedly number one in the industry, and yet remove those little things like breakage, breaking away, those things that I know one of the leaders said, we don't have enough bridge money, upfront money. Well, what you're going to see here is not only do we have an opportunity for people to earn free mobile, we've got incredible fast action bonuses for people who want now money. We've got brilliant bridge money, and that bridge money is what helps people start until they get developing the residual income. You want bridge money that holds them until they get to these next ones, which is residual income, unlimited income, leadership income, and then, of course, the Solavei Mercedes Club. So let's break these down as we look at these. Now, James, one of the things people are going to see here is a brand new chart, brand new names, brand new recognition. Don't pay attention to the right. We're going to break all that down. It's going to look like a whole bunch of gibberish right now. But you can download this file right now, and you can see it in the PDF. And we're going to break down how you actually achieve these ranks and what they mean to you. James, it's a simple point system. Explain how this works.
Yeah, so the reason we're changing it really to a point system is because so we can add more points, and you have to think outside of services, just any other ways that you could possibly earn points inside the Solavei community. And so we're going to be talking that in the very near future, how that's going to happen. But in reality, the way that we talk about direct points, a direct point is for each person you personally enroll with Solavei Mobile Service, including yourself. So the only thing is, and direct points are really what we're going to be talking about in a second in terms of fast action bonuses. The next thing and that is with direct points count towards a fast action bonus and free mobile service. So you actually count as one of your direct points. Referral points is a new concept to Solavei and really to the industry at large. Referral points include your direct points and the direct points of all the members in any one of your lines. The next portion is what we call generation points. And we're going to go over this in detail on this webinar so you can understand this in greater detail. This includes the total number of referral points from the people that are brand partners in your network through 5 generations, excluding those that have free mobile service. And the final one is network points, and this is just all those points added up. The direct, the referral, and the generation points make up your total network points.
So for you looking at this right now, it probably looks like a bunch of gibberish. It's important for you just to see DP, RP, GP, NP. And when you look in your PDF, go back to this term sheet and just say, okay, now what was a DP again? You can look it up. Now we're going to break these down and show you exactly what those mean and how they parlay with our system. And like James said, one of the reasons why we're creating a point system is because right now all we know of is mobile. The entire platform is being created on a service that everybody needs, everybody wants, and we can't live without it. In fact, the majority of all people right now are within 1 foot of their
98%.
phone. 98%. I'm not even that close to water right now. So this gives you the opportunity to see that when we say it's a point system, imagine as we add on the other services and as we add on other opportunities, like Ryan mentioned, the opportunity to have a point for your back office. I know that was slipped out, but I'm going to go ahead and slip it again, that will be coming. James is knocking his head on the table. We are going to have points available that are going to give us opportunities that increase this compensation plan's potential dramatically. Okay, let's move forward and let's talk about the fast action bonus. The fast action bonus starts when you become a brand partner. So all you have to do is become a brand partner, and you're going to be able to tap into the fast action bonuses. Now, members who are just here for mobile service, they're just mobile service users, they don't get to access the 10 ways you can earn income. They're there, they can get free mobile service, but when you choose to become a brand partner, you get to begin to get all of the bonuses and residual income that we're going to be talking about. Okay, here's how the fast action bonus 5 works. James, take us through this.
Right. So how the fast action bonus works, it's the first, your fast action bonus period is your first 3 calendar months of membership with Solavei, of being a brand partner with Solavei. So what does that mean? If someone joins on January 15th, well, they have all of January and their first full calendar month to get the fast action bonus 5. When they do that and enroll 5 people with mobile service, they'll earn a $100 one-time bonus. They do that in the second month again.
Now, let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
If we can just be conversational, I think it'll be good. My understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that if I start on January 15th, I have all of January and then a full calendar month. So if you guys do the math on that, I actually get more than 30 days.
Right.
If I join on January 23rd, I get January 23rd till the end of the month, plus a full calendar month.
So it levels the playing field. So it doesn't matter when you join in the month, you're going to have a full calendar month to be able to complete that.
Right. Good. Okay.
And so that's the thing, is now you're into the second calendar month of your fast action bonus period, and you enroll another 5 people in mobile service. One of those 10 needs to be a brand partner. So how do you look at that? Really, we have this concept called a snapshot, where when the company is going to create a compensation for the next month, they go do a snapshot on the last end of the month. So the way to really look at this is fast action bonus 5 is that it'll take a snapshot of your organization, find out that do you have 5 people? You'll pay the $100. Then in the next calendar month, it'll take a snapshot and say, do you have 10 people? One of which is a brand partner, and that'll pay $200.
So it's not 5 plus 10, it's an additional 5.
Correct.
Okay.
The next one is fast action bonus 15, or FAB 15. Again, on the third calendar month, it'll go, do you have 15 direct points? And are you a team ambassador? And we're going to go into a little more detail of what that actually means. But in reality, it's 30 people in your team. And we're going to show you some models that if you do exactly this for 90 days, you're going to easily hit that. And so that's really how you want to look at the fast action bonus.
So, and to clarify, you can actually miss your Fab 5 in month 1, and you can miss your Fab 10 in month 2. And you can say, wow, I get it now. I'm going to do this. And you can go enroll 15 people in month 3 and still get the $500. Now, you don't get the accumulative because, again, that snapshot looks and says, did you get the next 5? Did you get Fab 15 in your third month? And if you did, you get the 500.
And you're a team ambassador.
And your team ambassador. That's right. So you can see that even if you miss it in your first 30, now we always tell people your first 72 hours are the most important, your first 30, 60, 90 days. We're going to show you a plan how to maximize those first 90 days. But even if something happens for some reason, you don't maximize those first 30 or 60 days, you still can tap into those fast action bonus 15, or same thing with the fast action 10. Okay, let's jump here and let's take a look at the team action bonus. Now, James, one of the things I love about this is in our former compensation plan, we were really rewarded for enrolling.
Yes.
And we were maybe rewarded for helping people in our PC2 at one time. What I love about this is it is actually giving people an opportunity to help their team members get their fast action bonus, you know, even in depth into their network and be able to be rewarded upline for it. Let's take a look at that, because when somebody, and let's start with the Fab 5. Now, you guys know there was a lot of money paid out there, a total of $800 in fast action bonuses to the actual enroller. But watch what happens upline. A total of $1,550 additional dollars are going to be paid upline, encouraging upline leaders to help their team members get the
fully maximize it. That'll be paid out for somebody completes the Fab 15.
That's right.
Then that $1,550 is paid out. So we're going to kind of break it down a little bit for you here. So if a brand partner earns their Fab 5, of course, they're going to get their $100. The next upline team ambassador is going to earn $100. The next upline regional ambassador above is going to be $25, senior director 10, national director 10, and then finally diamond presidential. And so what this really creates, because when people get involved, they go, well, do I have to learn all this? Do I have to learn all this compensation? Do I have to learn everything about this? No. All you need to go do is introduce Solavei to people, bring them on board, enroll them, get them to save money, mobile service. Do you want to become a brand partner? And if you have people on your team, they'll help you get new people on your team because they're going to get paid when they do it.
Right. So you could look at this as if you're the team ambassador there. You could look at this, I kind of got a type of matching bonus. But this isn't the matching bonus.
Right.
That's another way you earn income in Solavei. Let's take a look at that. Now, that's the Fab 5. Let's go ahead and jump. What if that girl gets her Fab 15?
Yeah.
She's going to get the full $800. But look what's paid upline here, guys. It's pretty incredible. That team ambassador, James, $400.
And these are generations, which you're going to go a little bit over as we get towards the middle of the presentation. But in between that team ambassador, that brand partner, there could be 6 or 7 people. Maybe someone is an ambassador. Maybe somebody is another brand partner. So that pays up to the next team ambassador in that organization.
Right. So a clarification on this is you have to be a team ambassador or above. That's why we started a team ambassador.
Team action bonus.
Right. So, and of course, everyone that is above team ambassador has also the opportunity to be able to earn income on the team action bonus.
And just one more before we go on, it's just so I want to clarify it too. It's not a cumulative thing. So if you have a brand partner and they get the $800, and let's just say you're a Diamond Presidential, you don't get all $1,550. It looks for the next team ambassador and above, so you would get $400, not the full 15. It looks at the next generation as it goes up the line.
Right. Okay, the production bonus. Now, this is one that is so exciting because in the past, people have gotten their Fab.
Yeah.
They do really good in 90 days, but they're not done producing.
Right.
They're still enrolling. They're still getting out there and they're pounding the pavement. Yeah. They've watched the Pursuit of Happiness movie, and they're that guy. But what happens when the Fab clock is done? Well, production bonus kicks in.
Right.
And that's where people are still able to earn bonuses because of that behavior of enrolling. James, let's talk them through this.
Yeah, and the thing about this too, I mean, the reason that people keep enrolling after the fast action bonus is because you're looking for those people that want to build a business. And so the difference now with the production bonus is you get rewarded after your fast action bonus to keep doing the activities you would do anyway to try and find those people that want to build a business. So in a production bonus, it's every calendar month. So let's say this month you enroll 3 people in that calendar month. You earn a $30 upfront one-time bonus on top of all the other things that we're going to talk about. You enrolled 5 people that month, you would earn $60. If you enrolled 8 people, $120. If you enrolled 12 people in that one calendar month, you earn a bonus of $200 up front. What I love about this is somebody could wake up on January 1st and go, I want to make an extra $200 this month. I want to take the kids out. I want to go on vacation, whatever it is. You can go enroll 12 people, earn $200 that following month. And again, this is every single month. And again, this is just rewarding people the behavior that they already are doing.
Yeah, and what I love, first off, this isn't a cumulative. So again, it's the snapshot theory of at the end of the month, the company's going to take a snapshot to see how many people did you enroll. If you enrolled 5, you'll get the 60. If you enrolled 12, you'll get the 200. But what I love about it is it continually rewards those people that are out there that are constantly enrolling, constantly signing up people. And really, that is what drives the momentum forward in their business.
Right.
Very exciting. I love this. Okay, now, as you grow your network, as you increase in ranks, it gets even better. What we've shown you right now is basically good, but we're going from good to great here. This is where we're going to also start talking about some long-term residual income. Before we do that, let's look at the rank bonuses, something that I personally had the privilege of in our last to get those. But yeah, you too. That's right. Get some pretty big bonuses. It got even better with this compensation plan. It's a one-time bonus for every new rank that you achieve, starting at senior ambassador and above.
I love that it starts at senior ambassador. Yeah. Here's $100 senior ambassador. That's not a lot of people. Then you're a regional ambassador, $250, director, $1,000, senior director, $21, all the way up to $100,000 one-time bonus for being a double diamond presidential director. This is just another reward that you get when you get to that rank. And again, this is also something that people in your network are going to be moving towards. And so it's always something that people are working towards achieving that goal because, I mean, we know you want to have that, when you get that goal, you want the result, you want the outcome. And the outcome of becoming a regional director is $5,000 plus a couple other things that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, and one of the things I love about this compensation plan is we've got traditional
Right.
sales involved in this. We've got traditional marketing, we've got direct sales, we've got network marketing, we've got fast action bonuses, matching bonuses. This one, I like to look at this one as like a traditional sales reward.
Right.
You know, when you hit your sales quota, you get a bonus.
Right.
That and that's really what this is. When you hit a quota or when you hit a rank, you're going to get a bonus, one-time bonus, and it feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, reward yourself. Do something. Take your family out on a vacation. But even starting at senior ambassador, it's not like you have to get to a huge rank in order to get rewarded for doing a great job.
It's all paid one time. It's not paid over 4 months or $5,000 a month. It's a one-time bonus you get that month.
All right, matching bonuses. This one's exciting. When you hit the rank of regional ambassador or higher, you're going to be able to reach down and help other people. We call this our push-pull concept.
Yeah.
Now, what I love about this is when you hit the rank of regional ambassador, you're now going to be, not only did you get your $250 rank bonus, but you're now going to be able to turn around. Now, what we say is, if you guys have been a part of our push-pull trainings, is you want to take massive action. We really encourage you in your first 90 days, take massive action, push. You're a little bit selfish in that season because you are pushing with all out massive action to climb as high as you can up that mountain or up that career path of ranks. When you do that, hit that regional ambassador position or that rank, then turn around. And when you turn around, let's say you're a regional ambassador and you turn around and you help a regional ambassador hit that rank, you're going to get a $250 matching bonus every time you help one of your first generation brand partners hit regional ambassador.
Right.
What a rewarding feeling to know that you're not only getting it, but now you can turn it. We didn't have this before.
Right.
This is huge for those of us who love building teams.
Yeah, and the thing about this too is people that are experienced with compensation plans, in any compensation plan, there's that position that you want everyone to get to as fast as possible, because that's really where you start making the $500,000 a month income. And that's why we place this here. So when somebody can get to that rank, then helping people get up to their rank, that pushes them to the director rank.
Excellent. Okay, are y'all ready for residual income? Because this is where we're moving from the concept of bonuses to actual residual, long-term residual income. You've heard us say before that you can have everything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. You've probably also heard, would you like to earn 100% of your own efforts, which is what we actually call a job? Or would you like to learn how you can make a small percentage off of the efforts of thousands, tens of thousands, or in Solavei's case, potentially hundreds of thousands or millions of people? Well, that's what we're going to talk about here when we move into the area of residual income. Now, when you hit the rank of ambassador, and remember, ambassador is very simple to hit. You've just gotten 5 people to engage in Solavei. When you hit the rank of ambassador and above, you can earn residual income on up to 5 generations of brand partners. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what is a generation? We're going to break that down to you. But let's look at that ambassador rank process. And a generation, remember, is created when someone becomes a brand partner in a line of your business. We're going to break that down. But first off, let's take a look at this chart. You can see it's a small number, but you got to think about how many people are you going to have?
Unlimited width in each generation.
Width. That's right. So, James, let's break this down and let's explain what is a generation.
Yeah, so a generation, it actually is a very simple concept once you understand it, because when you start and you become a brand partner in Solavei, all of the members that you enroll, so I enroll somebody as a member with mobile service. And remember, now a member can get free mobile service, and they're going to enroll members. If they enroll a brand partner, though, that creates a second generation of members. So when we look back at that chart that we were just talking about, my first generation is all the members that I refer, the members they refer, until somebody enrolls a brand partner, and that creates a generation 2, which is their members.
Yeah, and this is just looking at one line.
Right.
Now, for some people, they've got 10 people they've enrolled, or 20, some people have a couple hundred. So this is just taking for account one line coming from you. So you can see generations can be thousands and thousands of people. Let's take a look at how that moves into the director ranks. It gets even better.
So as a director rank, what it does, it opens up 2 additional generations of brand partners to earn those residuals off of. As we kind of go into the next phase, now we have something as a director, you get to be a part of something called unlimited income. This is where not only do you get paid on full 5 generations of brand partners, but at generation 6 and beyond,
Not beyond.
beyond.
I was thinking about Beyonce, and I was like stuck between Beyond and Beyonce.
So you're going to earn from 5 up to 10 cents for all the thousands and thousands of people through all your brand partner generations past generation 6, and that's unlimited income. I love this. This is probably my favorite part of it.
It is mine too, because this is where, honestly, if you are about people and you're about relationships, both James and I, we are proponents of Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, the greatest leaders of all time, who really do believe that your greatest days are not the success you find for yourself, but it's the significance you find when you help others achieve success. Leadership income is when you get rewarded for developing leaders. As a director or above, you're going to have the opportunity to earn additional income, monthly income, when you help others in your network achieve the rank of regional ambassador above. So again, get yourself to director or above so that you can turn around and pull as many people as you possibly can to the regional ambassador rank or above. James, let's talk about how that works, because this isn't just a one-time bonus.
No.
This is money that's added into your residual income
on top of
every single month.
Yeah, so and the difference with the residual income and the leadership income that we talked about, it's the same concept from the generation perspective that we just talked about. The first one, residual income, that was generations of brand partners. We're going to show you an example here in a second of, now this is talking about generations of brand partners that have achieved rank, depending on what your rank is, that you'll be able to earn additional income. So
let's start with regional director. Yeah. I'm going to just show this here. So let's imagine you're a regional director. Now let's go back to that chart for just a second. You'll see regional director, you get 2 generations of payout. So we're going to show what that looks like in generations in order to get that extra monthly income. Now, let's look at that, James. Let's
go back one more time. Let's go back to that, because what that means is a regional director, I'm getting paid 2 generations of payout. That means 2 generations of anyone that's a regional director, I would get $300 in those 2 generations. Someone's a senior director, then I'm going to get paid $200. Someone's that's a director, it's $100, and regional ambassador is $50. Within those 2 generations that I'm getting paid on, because I'm a regional director. Now, if someone is a national director in the plan, that's within my 2 generations, I don't get the $500, I would get the $300. Well, you ask, well, how do I
So if you're a regional director and somebody surpasses you and becomes a national director, the most you can get is $300 a month added to your monthly income.
And the way to earn more income is to increase your rank, because then when you're a national director, then you'll be able to earn that money because that person's at that rank. You'll be able to earn that $500 a month, this is one of those things that came up last night was, okay, no matter how fast somebody goes, the only thing I have to do is move as fast as them, and I just make more money. If somebody surpasses me, I don't lose anything. The way for me to gain is to grow.
Right, which is really great because it doesn't keep people from growing and outpacing you. I mean, if you're a regional director and you sign up a firecracker that becomes a double diamond presidential, you're looking at them every month and you're going, if I can just rank, I can get an extra $500, or $1,000, or $2,000, or $3,000 a month as I continue. And it doesn't have to be one.
Right.
I mean, when we're looking at this, it could be literally thousands of people that you're getting leadership income off of. Let's take a look at the example.
So here's somebody's a regional director, and what the program is going to do is going to go now and look into your organization, each one of your lines, and go, okay, where is the next person that is a regional ambassador or above? And it's going to pay according to up to your rank. So let's just say my first generation of person that's ranked to me. Now there could be a lot of brand partners, a lot of members, a lot of people in between these generations of leaders
that you're gaining income off of. You're earning income because you've helped develop all this business. Income, but that doesn't create the generation yet.
Right. So now a regional director, I would get paid an additional $300 on top of all the other income that we've talked about, as long as that person maintains that rank. Every single month, that's $300 every single month. Well, let's take it down another step. Let's say that regional director has a brand partner, right? They have a senior ambassador, and that senior ambassador has brought a couple people in, right? And they did that. They have a director, another regional ambassador, but that person that's a senior ambassador, maybe they are busy with their other life, or they're doing a different business or whatever they're doing. But this second generation of leaders, you're getting compensated because you're helping them develop as a leader. So here in this example, you're getting paid on 2 generations as a regional director. So you're getting paid $550 a month on top of all of the other incomes. And again, this is one line of business. And I really just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like, because when you really take a look at this, and this is where people that understand direct selling, they understand how to build security in a direct selling program. Because what I love about this too is that it encourages everyone to go faster than you did. And I mean, that's why we don't do corporate America. Because when you're in corporate America,
Right.
people don't want you to advance, because then you're going to steal their position, or you're going to make more than them. Here, you want everyone to go almost faster than you, because as you do that, you'll be able to have more ways to earn income.
And again, what creates a generation is when somebody in your network becomes a regional ambassador or above. So this is different than the generations that we were talking about before with
Right.
the brand partners. So in this particular setting, a regional ambassador above, and of course in this example, we're actually showing you how that would be an example of payout just based upon this example.
Right.
Oh, this is a fun one, because this is the final way that we have in our abilities of 10 ways to earn income is the Solavei Mercedes Club. And what's exciting about this, and some of the questions that came in last night is, why Mercedes? I mean, why did Solavei not pick Ford? We've got a lot of people in Texas, for example, that'd like to have that King
truck.
Ranch F-250. Why did they not pick BMW? Why did they not pick Cadillac? One of the things is because in securing the relationship, of course, you guys know Ryan Wirch, he wants to make sure that when people are rewarded, they're rewarded well. And number 2, he wants to make sure the brand is synonymous with the best. Solavei, in fact, there was some very recent studies when people won the lottery, and they did this survey of all the people who won the lottery. What was the number 1 car that was bought by people? In other words, what defined success to them was Mercedes. Yeah. There's a lot of, they got Maseratis and you got Lamborghinis and you got BMWs, but Mercedes stood far and above as the first thought that identified success. Yeah. Now, the Mercedes Club is not just you getting a Mercedes. It's a branded, it's a Solavei Mercedes. You kind of coined that last night.
Yeah, we're going to show September 30th when we do the next webcast, because that's one of the questions. Well, what if I don't want a Mercedes? It's not so much the Mercedes, it's you being the brand. I mean, we've had so many people in Solavei be successful wrapping their cars in purple. We really wanted to attach another established brand to that idea. But it's going to be a very classy look to it. It's going to say like Solavei on the side, really maybe a ghosted type of thing.
Black, silver, or white, right. Mercedes of your choice. And we're going to show you how that Mercedes pay works, because you can get anywhere from $500 to $1,250 depending upon the rank. Now, when you're a regional director, you're going to get an additional $500 a month that you're going to be able to put towards a Mercedes of your choice. I believe they're going to have it as 1 or 2 years old. You can either purchase it or you can lease it, right. Depending upon what you're wanting to do. You're going to be able to negotiate that Mercedes yourself. Actually, Solavei is going to give you a certificate that actually has value to put towards the car, because people last night asked, are we going to have to put money down? No, the certificate itself is going to provide that value that you're going to be able to put towards, negotiate the deal. I love negotiating cars. I've negotiated every one of our cars for our family. I love that. Because you're going to want to get the best deal for your family. $750 for national director, presidential director, and above, of course, $1,250. James, explain why we started this at regional director.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest thing. And just to mention, kind of key off what Stacey talked about, going into a Mercedes with that certificate. We put together a program where somebody wouldn't be able to get the same price
right.
that they'll get with our Solavei Mercedes Club. So it really is a club. It's a program that they developed that you couldn't walk on the street. I know somebody up at corporate had recently gotten a Mercedes a little while ago, and they said, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that price." So the
Right.
reason that we put it at,
And it's considerably less than what somebody walking off the street would be able to get. And I think it's important too to note that Mercedes has done such an evolution in and of themselves that for so many years they were looked as so untouchable. You know, they were an elitist kind of brand, and they still are. I mean, they still have $100,000-$200,000 vehicles, but that's not all they are. They've actually been able to create the cars that can reach the college grad, the $300-$400 a month.
Still luxury living and everything.
Luxury,
it's not a downplay version. Yeah.
Right.
And so the reason that it starts at regional director, because a lot of thought went into it, and this is where, like Stacy mentioned it before, we went and we asked a lot of people in different companies, what do you like about it, what you don't like about it? And this was a topic of discussion because some companies out there have a very fast way to get into a car, where you do a certain amount of production, there you go, there's your car. Well, the problem with that is that we know you have a lot of excitement in the beginning, and now that really makes it so you're kind of fighting to maintain your lease payment. You're not building freedom. You're not building an income. You're not building residual income, and you're kind of locked into that car because if you don't make the production that's required to maintain that car, guess what? You don't get the car
payment. And most of those are like, you know, they're lotions, potions, and pills companies where every month you've got to have a certain amount of auto ship. Every month you've got to have a certain amount of sales going through your number. And if ever you drop below it, you don't get that bonus.
Imagine the economy going down. If the economy were to go down, do you think people are going to continue paying their mobile bill? Of course they are.
Of course they are,
right?
Yes.
But if you're a nutritional or something like that, they're going to go, wait a minute. Economy goes down. That's one of the first things to go.
Yeah, we called it the golden handcuffs. I was senior vice president for another company, and it was the golden handcuffs because we saw a lot of people. And you know what? We actually trained not to get the car until you can actually afford the car with or without the company.
And that's what we know as a regional director. That's somebody that can not only afford the car payment, but they can afford the insurance. They can afford everything that goes along with it, the oil changes, the gas, all those kind of things. So it really is a reward for getting to that position in the company where now you've already created a residual income of the whole reason you came to Solavei. And now, on top of that, we're also going to have you drive the brand and get a Solavei Mercedes.
You know, James, and let me just talk about the Solavei Mercedes Club for just a second, because to be honest with you, I'm a bit of a Ford kind of gal. I love our F-250. We've got a King Ranch F-250. We've got the Explorer. We've got a lot of Fords in our house. I love it. I had a Mercedes for the last 3 years, my first Mercedes, and I actually went in and I negotiated the deal, and I told the guy, you know, this is a part of a business, and I'm really not into the car, and he's telling me about the leather, and he's telling me about the braking system and all the luxury items and how I will be treated. And honestly, I felt like it was sales banter. 2 weeks after I had owned that car, I called my husband and I said, I get it.
Right.
I understand now why people pay for this brand. I was treated, and that's one of the great things about Mercedes, is the level of treatment when you go, if you do have something wrong with the car, or if you need to get a service check, the level of excellence is the same level of excellence that we've become known to expect at our Solavei events and things like that within Solavei. So I think you're really going to see this is a tremendous opportunity for a lot of people to experience something they would never choose for themselves and never be able to do in the future.
And the first delivery of cars is going to be in January. So you can start to look out for that in January, and there's going to be some special incentives for the rest of the year in order to get to these and be able to take advantage of this. And so now we kind of want to go into the next phase of all right, this looks great. It's all going to start in October. We're going to kick this off. It's going to be incredible. We're going to be doing a webcast on September 30th. But the question is, well, what do I do now? What's the action plan? What's the purpose behind showing this today if I can't really take advantage of it until October? What do I do until then? And we really want to give you an action plan and kind of tie it in to what we're going to be launching in October. So what you're doing now is building towards that when it's available to you.
Yeah, so the next few slides, we're going to show you what you need to be doing. And let's give them a broad picture, because I know a lot of folks that are on here, again, they're not here for free mobile service. And a lot of folks that are listening, they're not here for an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. They're saying, like last night, show me the money. And we want to show you how you can set a track to a six-figure income of something that is doable. What would be a simple system that you could duplicate over and over and over again and actually achieve a six-figure income based upon your efforts and your results? Well, of course, when we started, James, you and I, we went out and got 12 people and helped those 12 people get 12 people and help those 12 people get 12 people. It wasn't the power of one. It was the power of 12. Which is how I scaled up to 40,000 people in 4 or 5 months of business. So we're going to actually make it a lot more simple than that. Now, if you want to do that and you want to scale this a lot faster, of course, you can think about get 5 business partners who get 5 business partners who get 5 business partners. That's going to cause these numbers to be astronomical. However, what we're going to do is we're going to show you a simple system. If you go out and you just make it your goal in your first 90 days to get your Fab 15. Well, what would that look like? Well, the first 30 days, you're going to go out and get your Fab 5, one of which you want to be a brand partner. And then for the next 90 days, repeat that each month. Go out and get 5, one of which is a brand partner. Teach them to do the same. Do that for your first 90 days, and you're going to earn over $1,000.
And we've got people enrolling 3 people a week, 5 people a week. We're talking about 5 people a month. And we're going to have the tools that go along with the ability to do this and do it quickly. And so this is a very achievable goal inside the system that we're creating.
Yeah, and your Fab 15 is simple. We showed you a while back that there's in this deck that there's obviously benefits to getting your Fab 15, but it is such a great duplicatable process because you just want to tell your people in your first 90 days, get Fab 15.
And that's the whole thing about this. All the pieces of this compensation plan build up to the next part. And so when you get to the next part, you've already built the foundation of what you need to start creating those residuals.
Right. And again, if you want to increase your efforts and do more than this, fantastic. You're going to earn more money. But we want to make this very simple. Now, what if you continue just to do that every month? Just keep going. Keep going, get those 5, one of which is a brand partner. Here's what happens. Keep duplicating that in your team. In 12 months, you're a regional director, and you can be earning over $100,000 a month. Of course, that would also put you in the Mercedes Club, and you'd be positioned for a future with Solavei that is truly life-changing.
And we've done these numbers too, and it's 12 months to regional director. But if you continue doing that process and it starts duplicating out, it literally skyrockets in the next 3 to 6 months. Rank. So, and that's how you really want to build a business, that you have this huge foundation that's created, and then it just takes off. And that's what we're going to start to show you over the next 2 months with the videos and the trainings that we're going to come out with, is really how to do that. So let's kind of go over what to do right now. I'm a member. What do I go do?
Right. And so we've got a little window here before this compensation plan is actually locked and loaded. We've got October 1st. We're going to be locking and loading and really pushing through where you're going to actually be earning on the new compensation plan. So what should you be doing now? Well, the first thing you want to think about doing is, because remember, we've got a $298 enrollment that's going to hit when the new compensation plan goes in place. Well, if I were you, I would want to get that for free. So we're going to show you how to get that for free. Solavei has put it in place that if you will go out, first off, if you go and get 4, that's going to be what in the new plan is going to give you your Fab 5. Okay, if you got 1 more, that would have made you an ambassador. If you got 1 more, that gives you free mobile. But here's what we want to look at. Let's look at now what that does.
Well, that's the reason we wanted to show that first, because what we're going to show you now ties into the exact thing we're going to teach on the new compensation plan.
Yeah, so you don't have to be confused with, well, what do I do now? What do I do?
Is it different from then? Yeah.
It's the same process. Only right now, here's what you want to do. Go get 6 members by September 30th. Why is that? Because Solavei, if you'll go get 6, anybody, whether you're a social share, whether you're just getting started, whether you have 1 person, whether you are now a social, go get that 6 members and you are going to have the 298 enrollment waived. Now, in addition to that, if you become a social share or above, like let's say right now, you're not a social share yet. If you become a social share, Solavei has also said we're going to, so you could be 2 away from social share.
28 people, and they need 2 more people, and you become a social share, and you're also have the 298 waive.
Right. Majority of people, though, that are listening to this right now, they probably are more than 2 away, or they want to get all the perks that Solavei has on the table. So we're going to show you what those are. First off, that in the new plan would give you your Fab 5, help you get free mobile and ambassador. So this is how it parlays to the new plan. But for right now, Solavei is not going to only waive it, but when you go get 6 new members, you're also going to get something called a signature dealer kit. Now, that signature brand partner kit is what makes it signature. Is number one, there's only going to be 250 handed out, the first 250 people that get those 6. Secondly, it's going to be autographed by Ryan Wirch. And third, it's going to have a special gift in there from him. So we don't know what that's going to be.
Right.
But
developing it right now.
but you know what the great thing about it is we have kept all those things we had from being in the original founders group. This is the new founders group of phase 2 moving forward that are going to get those kits. Plus, there's a $50 bonus on the table.
Right, and on top of this, so somebody go, why do I bring a new member in now? Because you want to bring that new member in now because they're going to get some benefits on our current compensation plan. Because if you bring somebody in and you teach them to get 6 people, not only are you going to earn $50, get your fee waived, right, and also be able to get one of those kits, that person you bring in, also they're going to get a fast action bonus on the current plan. They're going to earn $100, and they're also going to get paid $5 per person on the current compensation plan, which is $30, and that'll go through to the end of the year with the transition plan we have in place. So to bring somebody in now, it's like starting what we did in the very beginning when we went out and got 12, who got 12, who got 12. So now we've just put a proven model and just broken it down and really halved it. So now it's not just go get 6 and get your fee and roll and waive and then also get the kit. It's get 6 and get them to get 6 people and get them to get 6 people and so on and so on and so forth, because now you're going into the new compensation plan not just ready for it and you understand it, but with people that are ready and they understand it. So this is a great thing to go. People always ask me, what do I need to know now? Need to know now is get 6 people, because we're going to teach the same thing in October to brand new people.
Right. So let's go through it again. You're going to have the $298 enrollment fee waived when you get those 6 people. You're going to get the signature brand partner kit free.
Yep.
Which that in and of itself.
Yeah, we haven't even released really what's going to be in there. It's going to be so much. It's going to weigh like a ton when it comes to it.
Right. And some of the things that are inside of that, the books, the CDs, the other things, it's the value you will get out of that. I mean, $298 just for a business startup, just without anything, is phenomenal.
Right.
But the value you're going to get out of that is going to be truly amazing. And then the $50 bonus when you go and help someone in your PC1, of course, or your PC2 if they don't have a social share or above. You're going to be able to get that $50 bonus every time you help someone do that. So there's so much right now. Here's what you want to do. Go get 6. Let's just make it simple. Just go get 6 and teach your team to go get 6. And if we'll be doing that now, really with massive action and massive intent between now and October, we're really going to see some great things taking place.
Oh, you are Solavei. So
So he was wanting me to go to the next slide. So that's very exciting, and there's so many opportunities that you have right now in order to be successful with Solavei, and we look forward to sharing that with you. Continuing, we're going to be doing more of these as we go forward. You're going to be able to see more conversation. I will make sure I fix all of these little typos that you guys saw today. But here's what we want you to do. Not only go get 6, but go ahead and download the PDF to this webinar so you can go through the details of it, that you can take a look at what are maybe some of the fine print that you want to learn, so that you can teach it to your team. Watch this video over and over and over again. Be sure that you are pushing towards September 30th. Yeah. September 30th. And because there's going to be some announcements on that you are not going to want to miss.
Ryan's calling it the It's Happening webcast part 2, the sequel, because that's where we really get to go into some really exciting things that, again, are going to be built on top of what we did last Monday. And that's the exciting thing about this. I mean, people are looking at this like we talked about last night. Wow, this is incredible. This is just the first piece.
Yeah.
This is us just coming the summation of everything we've done in the last 2 years, what we've learned, what we want to go forward with, and putting it into place. Mm-hmm. Now it's built on top of what we have now.
Thank you, everyone, so much for being a part of our compensation plan training today. We look forward to sharing more with you. Again, we look forward to being with you again on future trainings. Have a great day.